Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we're gonna look at how we can merge data from the different tabs to one master tab. What do I mean? I have January data here, Feb, March, April, and so on. And I want to show you how to efficiently deal with a long data set. I mean, this is a very long data set, and you want to merge it all into one. That's one objective. Then the second objective is also to ensure that when someone comes and adds another line here, it will automatically be added to the master. Let's jump into it. So the first thing I'm going to do, pick the headers here, go to my master sheet and paste them there. Now, I showed you a way in an earlier video where I said put brackets like this, then go to January, select that one there, put a semicolon, go to February, select that, and so on. This way is not efficient because if you have a long list of tabs to go through, you're gonna take quite some time. So what is the most efficient way to do it? The most efficient way to do it, if I go back to this, if you observe here, let's copy this January here. Like so. So we have the month, then in quotes, then after that we have the reference range. Now, ensure also that the sheets are named properly and they are also ordered in the same order of columns. We have month, name, amount. All of them take the same shape. So I'm gonna say January. How to do this? Let's say January 2023. Let's say Feb 23. Remember, my objective is efficiency, so I pick January to June. My sheets end up to June, but if you have more, you could do the same. Now, I need to change this into a text, format it into a text. Currently, you can see it is showing a date, and that one could disorganize my data. So I go to number formatting. I want it as a plain text, then it goes to left. Then the next thing I'm going to do here, you see the reference here, we have A2. I'm starting from A2. If you go to this, I want to pick data from A2. Then A2 to C, like that. And this applies to all the sheets. The reason why I'm giving C, not the last reference here, is because we want to meet objective 2. And our objective 2 is that if we add data here, we shouldn't come to adjust the formula. It will automatically add the data to the master sheet. That's why I don't put an end reference. Now, what I'm gonna do, I need to create something like this. There are different ways of doing it. You can use the join function, you can use the text join function, or you can use the n% function. So the first one is the delimiter. What is separating these two? What separating these two is exclamation mark, comma, then we give the data we want to join, hit enter, press OK. So I'm gonna remove the formula from there by copy paste values only, and there you go. So having achieved this, my next task is quite easy. when I come here, you can see I select January, then Feb, then March, and so on. Now, all these are right here. So instead of going to the next and pick one by one, all I have to do, and because this is a text reference, I need to use another Google Sheet function called indirect. Then I say F3, semicolon. So I'm going to repeat this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm going to copy this. 1, semicolon, 2, semicolon 3, semicolon 4, and semicolon 5. Close my bracket there. So they're all going to F3. I need the next one to go to F4, then F5, then F6, F7, and F8. I press enter, and there you go. Now we have January here. Then we have a space right here. Then when you go right down, you're gonna find February. That's February. Then the others are also down. Now, the reason why there is this space is because in my reference here, I selected the entire column. I'll remove the end reference. So it includes also the spaces. So the question is, how do we remove the spaces? The best way to remove the spaces is to use the query function. So I'm gonna say query function, open my brackets there, comma, in quotes, I say where column 1, I'm saying where column 1 is not null, close your quotes there, press enter, and there you go. So we have January, then right there, then February, then March, April, and everything has been brought here. Now, the advantage of this is that if I come here and add another line, and I go back to my master, it is going to be automatically added, as you can see right here. Now, this is quite good because it is dynamic. So I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe if you have not, like the video, and see you in the next video.